And this Lion Vision update presented by CBNS Bank. We're talking with North Alabama softball player Emma Broadfoot from Danville, Alabama. In her freshman campaign, she started in 36 games, hitting .265 with 6 home runs and 24 runs driven in. She was named to the ASUN All-Freshman Team at the conclusion of the season. And Emma, right off the bat, All-Freshman, your first season, how big of an honor was that for you?
Oh, it was huge. I'm just glad I was able to represent my school well. You know, I came in with a mindset of if I know I worked hard and things are going to work out, and it did. I'm just thankful for the opportunity.
It certainly worked out for you, and you had a lot of big moments that I want to discuss with you. First of all, your first collegiate hit, first career hit at North Alabama, a 3-run homer against Tennessee Tech. How special was that? Oh,
it was great. You know, just to share that moment with my teammates. You know, in the fall, like you said, I had a pretty good fall season with our scrimmages, and you know, it's great to have that first swing. I didn't even feel like I hit the ball, but I looked up and it was over the fence. So it was great to have that moment.
Ashley Cozart's words about Emma in the fall was nobody could get her out. That carried over against Mississippi State. The Bulldogs out of the SEC come to Florence, Alabama, and what a ball game you had. You were named ASUN Player of the Week. You hit a triple your first at bat. 2 home runs after that. You drove in 7 runs. I want to talk about this. That big outing, how memorable is that from just your first year?
I mean, it was great. You know, we knew SEC school coming into our house, we wanted to represent well. And, you know, my teammates came in there, no fear. We just knew that if we went up there and did our jobs, and thankfully my teammates got on base for me. You know, my job is to hit them in. They did their job of getting on base, and I did my job, and it was a total team effort by far.
Now, one of the home runs, you were rounding third base, and you kind of looked at Coach Cozart, and you just kind of shrugged. What was going through your mind at that point?
I did. You know, I've never had a multi-hit home run game in my career, so that was actually a first for me. But, you know, it's just a big moment like that. You know, I don't know what to think. I just threw my hands up like, you know, just it's crazy almost. But
Year 1 in the books, you're gearing up for your sophomore campaign, but how can you sum up your first year?
Oh, it was great. You know, I knew coming into UNA that I love the girls, I love the coaches, such a great environment. And it's just great to be able to share this memory with so many players on our team. And, you know, Coach Cozart, from day one, you know, we had an individual meeting, and she said the very first question she asked me was, what is your why? You know, why do you play softball? She said, now, don't tell me just because you love the game, because at this level, everybody loves the game. She said, why do you really love softball? And I take it back to why I was so successful this year, and that's because of my faith in Jesus. And she wanted us to tie the game to something bigger, you know, dig down deep. You know, why do you come out to practice every day and work your tail off? And it's because of that. And it's just so, you know, honoring to be able to share my faith with my teammates, with my coaches, and that's a big reason of why I had such a great year here.
Year 1 in the books, what excites you most about your upcoming sophomore season?
Oh, everything. You know, coming off of a year like a freshman, you know, people know my name now, but, you know, just to stay humble and just keep working hard and know that I can improve, because, I mean, I had a pretty successful season, but it's not what I wanted. You know, I know I can be better, and there's a lot of things I can go to work for, and I'm just ready to do it.
A political science major at UNA. It sounds like you've got it figured out. Tell UNA fans what you want to do.
I do. So I am a political science major. I actually got into it last year when I was a senior in high school. During quarantine, I got into watching the news channels, and I just was like, man, this is interesting. I love the politics side of it. You know, I want to learn about our government. It's so big now in today's world. And I told my parents I was an education major, and I said, what do y'all think about me changing my major to political science? And they said, well, if you want to, shoot for it. And I did. I took a few classes this fall for political science, loved them, loved the government, and I hope that after I finish my 4 years here at UNA that I will continue law school somewhere, wherever that may be. And in the future, you know, get in government, practice law for a few years, and just see where it takes me.
That's great, Emma. Great year 1. We can't wait to watch you over the next handful of seasons.
Thank you.